My name's Masalehdani, and I'm a pediatric speech language pathologist, and I specialize in feeding, orofacial myofunctional therapy, and speech sound disorders. I'm an owner of the private practice Explore Speech Co., and I'm so happy to be a speaker on the Pediatric Source platform. I'm passionate about educating others and encouraging speech language pathologists and the families that they serve to explore the connection between oral motor, breathing, feeding, and speech to help empower our clients and their families.
Thank you. That was great. And that is the topic that you have presented with the Pediatric Source. It's very insightful and very helpful.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to add about the topic specifically and the course and the platform?
Sure. Over the last couple of years, I've just become very passionate about this topic due to the clients that I serve, as well as with my own two children. I feel that sometimes, because of the broad nature of our scope, SLPs, we do so many different things. Sometimes some of the areas that we treat are overlooked or misunderstood. So I became very passionate about organizing my knowledge and my expertise in a way to share with others, again, to empower them and to show them the research and to share information about case studies, to encourage others to look into this area so we can help make our clients happier and healthier.
Yeah. And I think the oral motor world is something that a lot of people are only becoming familiar with now. It's definitely more popular, I think, but I think that component of speech has been overlooked. So I'm really glad that you are on our platform and you are sharing your knowledge with us. And to talk a little bit about the Pediatric Source, why did you want to join the Pediatric Source?
Yeah, so I was so thrilled when you reached out and offered me the opportunity to speak on the platform. It was something I always actually wanted to do, but never was able to figure out how to quite go about it. So you really inspired me to, get my thoughts put together in an organized fashion. And again, all of those ideas and thoughts were kind of like my baby over the past couple of years, and something that I really wanted to do. And you reached out at the perfect time, and I was able to, create my PowerPoint and the handouts to express myself to help educate others. I like, being a public speaker. I have an outgoing personality. I like to try to make it fun and enjoyable, as well as relatable to not only SLPs, but to SLP parents, and discuss, the things that we face as a parent with all this knowledge as a speech language pathologist, and, what to do with that. So I thought that by coming on the Pediatric Source, it would be a great opportunity to explain that to others.
And you have a really good position. You are an SLP and a mom, and so you can relate to your parents the same exact way. And I wish I could do that. I don't have kids, and I don't have any, kiddos who do suffer from oral motor.
Yes, I actually just, finished with a session with a parent who, required some counseling after the session. It's not only about treating the child, we really treat the family dyad. And a lot of times parents are suffering in silence because they don't want to, admit that these things are difficult for them. However, the more we acknowledge the challenges, the more we can, support each other and acknowledge the challenges that we face and figure out strategies to make it a little bit easier. And sometimes just having a friendly face and someone to listen to you and be able to vent to really does such a great service to the family, and then in turn the child.
Yes, I think all your clients are so lucky to have you as their therapist. Really.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're so passionate, and it's so visible. I think everyone could see that.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. And one more question about the pediatric source. Where do you hope to see this platform in the next couple of years?
Yeah, so I have high hopes for the pediatric source. I'm very confident that we will be able to become a well-known name in the SLP world, as well as other professionals. I love how it's multidisciplinary.
Yeah. Mhm.
One of my other passions is creating multidisciplinary teams and really coming together with our vast knowledge in different areas. And I think what's so great about the pediatric source is that we do just that. We have different professionals from different
Mhm.
experiences, different settings, from NICU to home base, oral motor and feeding and EI. We're just offering so many different specialized areas. And I think it's a great introductionary taste, shall I say, for therapists who they want to specialize in something, a niche, but they're not sure what. They're interested
Yeah.
in so many different things. So I think that I hope to see our platform continue to grow and to take off and encourage new SLPs and those who are seasoned
Mhm.
to jump on and learn and gain CEU credits and form friendships with one another,
Yeah.
whether it be, reaching out to us as the, speakers, or through the people they may take the course with, or just by sharing about it with other SLPs or professionals. This helped me, maybe it will help you. I think
Yeah.
that's where I see us going, and I'm really excited.
Yeah. Well, that is one of our missions, is really to bring a community of therapists together, because I know I felt it. I know you felt it. I'm sure so many therapists feel that same way, where they are starting in a medical setting, or they just graduated, or they just transitioned, and they are so lost and so overwhelmed. So I wish I had that when I entered the medical. I felt so alone, and I thought I wasn't good enough. And so I think that was also one of my whys to create this platform. And also thank you for joining, because you have a great personality. Like you said, your social media is what really drew you to me, and or me to you. And with that being said, can you share where other therapists can find you?
Yes, so I am on Instagram at Explore Speech, as well as at explorespeech.com, and via email, explorespeechcasey@gmail.com. Anyone who wants to reach out, I'm happy to communicate and to share ideas and help guide anybody on their way.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, Michelle.